Hi, everybody. Ms. Lee here. We're going to go ahead and talk about some special right triangles. So you should have learned this in geometry, but there's two types of special right triangles. There's the 30, 60, 90 triangle, and there's the 45, 45, 90 triangle. So we're going to go over both of these, and I'm going to show you one example of how to deal with it, and then you'll do some practice on your own. In a 30, 60, 90 triangle, of course, you're expected to have a 30-degree angle, so 30-degree angle, a 60-degree angle, and a 90-degree angle. And so the relationship between the sides of a 30, 60, and 90-degree angle triangle is very, very specific. So they're proportional to each other. So basically you can have like a smaller one or a larger one, but these side lengths are going to be proportional to each other in the same way. And so the way we write this is going to be A for this side, 2A for this side, and A root 3 for this side. All right, and so if you ever wanted to do the trig functions from here, I'm just going to go over the three basic ones. For sine of 30 degrees, that's going to be A over 2A, so the opposite over hypotenuse, which is just 1 over 2. And then cosine of 30 degrees is going to be A root 3 over, and then 2A, and then again the A's will divide out, and so you have square root of 3 over 2. And then for tangent of 30 degrees, we'll have opposite, which is A over, and then A root 3. And then if you divide out the A's and then you rationalize that, you get root 3 over 3. Okay. So similarly, you should be able to figure out the three trig functions for 60 degrees. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do a 45, 45, 90 triangle. So we'll do S, let's go ahead and label the sides actually, so, or the angles. So we have a 90-degree angle there, 45-degree angle here, and then a 45-degree angle here. That's a 45, 45, 90 triangle. And so we'll label this side S. And so, of course, if S is opposite 45, the other side that's opposite 45 degrees is also going to be S. And then if you do your Pythagorean theorem, you would be able to figure out that the other side is going to be S root 2, S root 2. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do some of the trig functions for you just in case you ever need it. So sine of 45 degrees is going to equal, so that'll be opposite over hypotenuse, so S over S root 2. So if you divide the s's out and then you multiply both the numerator and the denominator by root 2, you're going to get root 2 over 2. And then over here, cosine of 45 degrees, same thing. You're going to get S over S root 2, which is going to simplify to this same thing as well, which is root 2 over 2. Okay, lastly, we're going to do tangent of 45 degrees. And so tangent of 45 degrees is opposite over adjacent. So that's S over S. And so tangent of 45 degrees is just equal to 1. Okay. So those are some of the trig functions. We'll talk about them a lot more later. We'll go ahead and do this example problem. So it says find all the missing sides of the special right triangle. Remember, whenever they're special right triangles, you will have an exact answer. So there should be no decimals in your answer. All of your answers should be with square roots and rationalized. Okay, so if you have this side is 5, and so this side is a 90-degree angle, we can go ahead and use these proportions to figure out the remaining sides. Since this is the side that's next to the 30-degree angle, so it's adjacent to the 30-degree angle, this one is going to be equivalent to this one right here next to the 30-degree angle. And so what you want to do is you set this number equal to the positioning of the special right triangle that we have, and then you want to solve for A. When you solve for A, that gives you the proportion of your right triangle, and you can figure out the other sides. So since this one, you have A root 3 equals 5, then you have A equals 5 divided by root 3. And then we multiply the numerator and denominator by root 3. So if we do 5 times root 3 times root 3, we get A equals 5 root 3 over 3. And so if A equals 5 root 3 over 3, wherever the A is, so if this is A right here, that's what this is going to be. Well, this one is next to the 60-degree angle, or opposite of the 30-degree angle, so that's going to be this side right here. So this side is going to be 5 root 3 over 3. And then the opposite side of that, which is this side, is going to be 2A, which is 2 times that. So 2A equals 2 times 5 root 3 over 3. That would just be 10 root 3 over 3. So this side length is going to be 10 root 3 over 3. Okay, so that's how you find the missing sides of a special right triangle, and make sure you keep these in mind, or you remember these proportions for future use. Okay, go ahead and try the examples. Happy day.